Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Okay.
Dots.
God damn it.
Dots.
Even you, Gumshoe, why?
And chocolate, too.
Why-
Dots.
Why won't they give me... I'm going outside and I'm talking to them. Well, what do you all have to say? Are you just gonna eat dots in my face for 30 minutes?
Yes. Well, yes, it is a little peculiar.
Well, yes, isn't it? I thought it was.
You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now.
Just a bite.
Mr. Edgeworth?
What is it, Your Honor?
Your opinion.
You don't need my opinion, because there is no special meaning to that glass.
What?
It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place. By the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down.
She shattered the glass?
She shat the bed.
Oh.
She set the glass down without thinking.
That does sound very plausible. Mr. Wright?
Could Ms. Andrews really have set that glass down without thinking? There's probably no way.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, let's say there's no way. If I appear weak here, the trial is over. I can look for my proof later. For now, I should trust my instinct and point with certainty. This almost feels like it's not right. They just might fall for it, if you're thought-provoking enough.
Well, Mia's on my side, so it's probably not wrong.
The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Ms. Andrews who set the cup up on the table. Gonna try this out for a change.
You've turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual.
Am I allowed to ask for proof?
Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim?
Holy shit, I should do this more often. There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing.
Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it.
Okay.
Well, balls.
That is objectively wrong, but what?
Tisku, Tisku, Tisku. You're not thinking hard enough today, Wright. Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice?
Then...
Of course it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints.
Fingerprints.
There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass.
Only one? Well, whose were they?
They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were of one Adrian Andrews.
What?
Damn it!
That is why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright?
I can't believe I fell into another trap.
Ms. Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Kurita. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser.
What you just said makes a lot of sense.
Tisku, Tisku, Tisku. Now do you see, Wright? You can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well. I've thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover.
Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict. I know you're sweet on him, but come on.
Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from.
Another witness?
Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness.
I mean, you guys should really hire somebody for
I mean,
this.
I can do it, but I'm not.
What in the
job.
world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking, calling Bill Bailiff for this?
I feel like I'm not qualified for this.
Is this legal? Like, can a guy just do it?
Oh, no. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Witness, your name and occupation. Ow!
G-O-T-C-H-A. Gotcha.
I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier.
Oh, Edgy boy, it's been what, a year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more happy to see me.
I saw the report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet, it was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand?
I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today I'm gonna tell you anything and everything, even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime.
Ms. Witness, that terrible crime is all this court needs to know.
Oof! Shush! I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now. Don't interrupt us, Gramps.
Hey, only I can call him that.
Yes, madam.
No, please, by all means, interrupt her. Please. Anyway, witness, your testimony, please.
It's true what they say that youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldbag?
It was a great job being able to see my dearie Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle.
You mean you were a fan of the victim?
Look, everyone is crazy over that on guard saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. I'm only interested in a real man, Juan Carita.
But those two were the same age.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in
Alright, just got it?
I was pacing in front of his room that night.
I was pacing very slowly, so...
Very well. Please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poop.
Well, that was quick. It just sped right up again.
She's ready for battle.
I guess. She's got a gun.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room.
How fast were you going?
There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was on guard, man on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
Well, that's pretty incriminating.
So Mr. On Guard came out from the victim's room.
See, it has to be him. He's the murderer.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go.
I want the gun.
Please
I
give
want
me
to
the
shoot
gun.
Oldbag in the face.
I would love that to happen.
Okay.
So anything, something I was interested in finding out, you should probably press.
Yeah, because she's like, what is
It's
that?
very vague. What are you talking about, idiot? Something you are interested in. And just what was that?
It's not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone, you know.
You are on the witness stand, yes it is.
It's top secret between me and Juan. Aw, and Edgy, of course.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in?
A booty call.
I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor.
Gossip?
If this has something to do with the case, then you can append it to your testimony.
It looks like we should enforce it right now.
And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time?
Since I was on the job, I might... Wait, didn't she append the testimony?
No.
Oh, okay. Guard is trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
back and let's just press a bit.
Okay. Keep an eye out the whole time. Oh? Then would you tell us about the number of people who went in and out of Mr. Corita's room?
I have no idea. I wasn't born so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention in class. That's why ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I really am.
Yes, well, that would explain why your age was not recorded in the report.
In any case, the witness then saw someone, correct?
That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was Rich Juan. Who in the world was that?
I'm not allowed to say. This sort of information has to be carefully guarded from the masses, Sonny. The man that came out of Juan's room, he was...
Yes, he was.
I'm too scared. I can't say his name out loud.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to have Franziska's whip right about now, or take that gun from her.
Yeah, beat a senior
Shoot her in
citizen.
the face.
Well, I guess I can tell you since he was such a bad boy anyway.
Looks like she needs her kneecaps busted up. It was on guard. Mad on guard. He's trying to sneak. What are you talking? No, it wasn't. You saw my client? Are you sure about that?
Yes, see?
Don't say that. Really?
Annoying brat. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person.
Why do I get a sense of deja vu? Maybe to avoid a mess like last year, I should delve into this a bit further. The person's clothes. Let's see.
Sure, the
Because the
person's
button
clothes.
wound up on his clothes, right?
Sure, let's go to the person's clothes.
Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail.
What a troublesome man you are. Really, as if something like that matters.
Totes does, but it does.
Now what was it? Oh yes, it was that thing.
Oh, the Hakama probably? What thing?
That gaudy thing he's always wearing. That racing jacket.
Ah, he was wearing that at the detention center too.
That thing's been for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men.
Works, dude. Right.
So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way?
I don't think
It's
so.
very important, actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because the button was found in the Hakama, but if he wasn't wearing the Hakama, then
Oh, yeah.
Of course it was important, Your Honor.
Objection! Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
Don't you see it, Edgeworth?
Dots.
I don't care that you're eating delicious, cold, dots. Your Honor, I request that what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony.
I don't quite see where you're going with this, but all right. Witness, please.
Ah, well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must.
Okay, he was wearing his flashy racing jacket. Wasn't he wearing a Hakama?
A Hakamer?
Does this say it was in the...
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, what the fuck? Ms. Oldbag.
What? Don't say my name for no reason.
It's fun, because you're an old bag, and it's pretty cool. Do you know what this is?
Ah, it's button number 2 on the Jammin' Ninjas costume.
Oh, they have names. Okay. Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance.
Give it here! Give it here! If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this!
Wow. She really is a diehard fan to want a button covered in blood.
The blood's the best part.
Of course. This button was discovered on Mr. Ungard's body during a full body search.
I wish I had all his blood. See? This button provides a lot of blood for me, but proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was that rascal on guard.
You can't... Okay. It was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai Hakama pants.
See? And on guard is a nickel samurai.
Witness! Now, it may just be me, and I too have an active imagination, but just now, didn't you say that the defendant, Matt on guard, was wearing his usual racing jacket? The really sexy one?
Lots of dots. I am so sorry. Sorry that you judge people because of what or based on what they wear.
You think she filled that space helmet with dots, and when she puts it on, she just
covers her hair. Oh,
You're missing a
It's
rant.
often as this. I got a tape recorder stuck in my chest. Let me tell you, it's heavy. So I was going to switch to CDs ages ago, and I'm keeping that dream alive for all those kids out there. I recover with a smile on my face. Do you understand? Now take a look in the mirror. Your clothes are about as interesting as a documentary around curling. You should take a tip or two from Edgy Poo. Now he's got style.
Now hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. On Guard, the man, oh my god, one of these again. But Mr. On Guard, the nickel samurai.
But only on guard can wear the costume.
But when you think about it,
oh my god, what is again? I also got dots.
But he wears the costume, so it had to be him.
they're really one and the same anyway.
Jesus Christ, this
This
is like
old
the third
bird,
case.
Jesus Christ. This is a very important point we're talking about.
Edgy Poo, do you think so too?
Well, it might be something worth thinking about.
Just say it's important and agree with me for a change. You
Bob.
always get like this.
Barker?
Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify.
All right, if you insist.
I should be the one sighing, not you.
Watch out, chow.
Gotta get some of those dots.
Gotta have my dots.
On guard, take this. Yes, now I remember. The Nickel Samurai, that's right. It was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan.
I'll just go kill Juan and then just head right up. I knew it. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume.
What? Did you think there could have been someone else inside that costume?
Oh my god. No, it was not possible.
Don't be a bad little boy thinking such rude things.
But the possibility does exist.
Ah, young'uns today. I told you there is no way it was anyone else.
How do you know that?
Because I said so, and what I say is the truth.
Oh, that's really solid. At least she's just as delightful a witness as she was a year ago.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Maybe on the next episode we'll take down her lies.
Her horrible
Destroy
lies.
her.
Destroy her once and for all.
Break those
Vaporize
kneecaps
her.
once and for all.
Blow her up with that big
And
bomb.
pistol whip her with that little laser ray gun thing that destroys minds.